All right, we're gonna do a new exercise tonight, the windmill. I've been waiting for this one. I'm so excited. It offers one of the best bang for your buck. It gets your core, your shoulders, your hips, your hamstrings, everything from the top down gets involved. It is not a tricky one, but there's a lot of moving parts. We're going to review a lot of the exercises that we did last round, and we're going to add some in as well. So like I was just telling some of the ladies, we're going to be working on a windmill today, which I'm super excited to share because kettlebells are so versatile. They are like your bang for your buck exercise tool. Hi, Monica. Hey, nice of you to join us. I'm just welcoming everybody to the next 6 weeks here and kind of talking about some of the moves that we're going to be doing tonight. We have a complex. So a kettlebell complex involves like 3 to 5 exercises kind of lined up in a row, repeated multiple times. So I love these because you can take them and work on strength, you can work on endurance, your movement practice, so your primal positions. So we're really going to touch on our transverse plane today. So working not just front and back or side to side, but on a diagonal, really impacts the core as well as our shoulders to our hips and our hamstrings. So it's a beautiful all-in-one move. We are going to also kind of change up the format of classes for this round. So I'm just doing a little tweak. Usually we end our class, like we'll do our warm up, then we do our complex exercises, and then we kind of go into some ab or booty finishers. So instead of finishing with core and booty, we're actually going to begin with it. And the reason that I'm going to be doing this, hey Tara, the reason that I'm changing the format to do the core and the booty first is because I want to turn on those muscles and I want to activate those muscles and just really get you into your foundational positions. Once we have that kind of fired up and we can feel what we want working, when we go into our complexes, we'll be a lot safer and we'll be a little bit more warmed up and primed that we can really kick butt in our complexes. Sounds good? Yeah, give me a thumbs up if you followed that. So I'm going to stand up and I'm going to back up so people are warm up. Okay, so here we are. I think everyone has arrived for tonight, so this is awesome. We got some newcomers. So we're just going to start top down, kind of opening up some joints. We're going to start with our neck, just side to side. Breathe in on transition, and then exhale as you reach the end of that stretch, up and over. That's it, just transitioning into this next 45 minutes. It's all about you and your space and what you have to offer. And stopping in the center, we're going to look side to side. Breathing in, exhaling, watching that we get no movement from the shoulders down. We're just working with our true range. If you're tight on one side, give me an extra breath. There's no rush to the warm-up, so you just want to listen to what you have to work with tonight. Come back to center. Okay, we're just going to do some shoulder circles here. Nice and big. 2 more this direction. Then we're going to switch the other way. Nice. 1 more. Single arm. You're going to reach forward, up to the ceiling. Really reduce that gap between shoulder and ear. Rotate the palm so it's facing down behind you. And keep coming. Grab the air forward. Push the air down behind you. 3, 2 more. 4, really lengthen the side of your body. We have 1 more. Let's switch directions. So grab the air behind you, reach the hand up to the ceiling, and then push the air down in front of you. Breathe in and out. Good. 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Awesome. We're going to take that arm right out to the side, palm facing down. We're going to internally rotate it. So if I had a sticker in front of my shoulder here, I'm going to turn my shoulder forward. So now the sticker is facing the ground and my palm is facing the ceiling. So that kind of gives you a little bit of a rotation in that upper body. You're going to untwist that. So now palm down to the floor in neutral position. There you go. Internally rotate and back. Awesome. There's a little bit of a lift and forward. Good. Lift and back. Looks good. 3 more. 3. Really just think about that sticker. It's facing down, facing in front. Sometimes just having that visual to focus on can kind of help us. All right, shake that out. Next side, we're going grabbing the air in front, shoulder up, really lengthening the sides, and push the air down behind you. That's it. 2 more. 1 more. Let's go other direction. Grab the air behind, reach up, push the air down in front. 3, 4, and 5. We're taking it to the side. Think about that sticker, palm down, and then drop the sticker to face forward, and your palm turns upward. Good. And return back. Awesome. Nice job. Really think about it all coming from that shoulder. 2 more. There, shake it out. Rib cage. So you're going to push your rib cage out in front, over to the side, and then back behind you. Next side, and out in front. So you're creating a little box while keeping our hips nice and still. Just trying to get that upper body nice and limber, nice and primed up. Front, side, back, side. Front, side, back, side. Once you think you have that pattern, you can try to smooth it out and make it more of a circle than a box. 1 more, and let's switch directions. Let's start with our box. That's it. Side, back, side, front. 1 more, then we'll smooth it out. Good, smooth it out. Pop in the chest, out to the side, concave, and up. 2 more. Get a lot of good pops and cracks out of that upper spine. And back to center. Hips, hip tilts. These are super important for our kettlebells. Knowing where those hips are. So we're just going to work on tilting under and back. Under and back. Now we're keeping the rib cage nice and still, the shoulders. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find neutral, which is in between those two extremes. And you're gonna go side to side. So if you notice, I'm kind of using my legs and my feet, popping those hips up. Keep those shoulders nice and still. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, so we're gonna go over some positions for the windmill. So what we're gonna do to help with that is grab our bands. We're gonna warm up our glutes in our athletic stance. So if we have bands, we're gonna take those now. We're gonna step inside the loop and bring it right above our knees. So from here, we're stepping about shoulder width apart, toes are facing forward, and we're gonna go into a hinge position, otherwise known, I might call it your athletic stance. So think about like a basketball player, hips back, knees over ankles. You're gonna push your knees into that band to open it up as hard as you can. Okay, take a look at my nice neutral spine. My back isn't rounded, my hips aren't tucked in. I'm gonna push the booty out, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and I'm gonna hold this position here. Okay, so I'm using my core to help me. And what I'm gonna do, let my knees fall in, and then push out and open. We're gonna do 20 of these together right now. Are we ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 8, 7, 5, 2, 1. Awesome. Take a bigger step out both directions. Really open up that band and shift your weight into one leg. So I've straightened out one and I'm sitting in the other. I'm going to shift to the other side. All right, keep that butt back. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Try to glide right over. So your shoulders stay in one plane right here. Right through center, your knees are nice and wide. Let's go 3, 2, and 1. Stand up, bring your feet shoulder width apart. Back into athletic stance to repeat these openers for 20. You should now start to kind of feel the outsides of your glutes fire up. Start to burn a little bit. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step, step, and shift. Toes are still facing forward. Right through center, both knees are open. Straighten up the one side. That's it. Courtney, try not to bob up and down. So you're just opening both knees and gliding. There we go. That's it. Like if there was a shelf over top of you, you don't want to hit your head. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center and stand. Feet shoulder width apart, toes forward. Let's go into that one more time. So hips back. Check out right now if your knees are falling too far forward. You might start to feel it through your thighs. Pull those knees back and that booty up. Okay, let's go again. Open, 20. 18, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step it big, out and out, and shift. That's it. Use the knees to help you. Almost there. 10, 9, 8, 7, keep this nice long spine. 3, 2, 1, center. Bring it in, you can take it off. Good stuff. Grab a quick drink. Okay. Sorry. So that athletic stance here, we're going to come back to that when we use our windmill. So in our windmill, we will have, so we can all kind of practice this and then we'll turn on our core. So we put our right arm up and our feet are about shoulder width apart. We're going to take that opposite foot and angle it just a bit. All right? So from here, you're going to push your right hip out to the side, keeping the knees in that slight bend position until your elbow taps your knee. Okay, so your arm above your head, take a look. Look up at your hand, and is it directly over your shoulder? If it is, what happened was we internally rotated that shoulder, just like we did in the warm-up. So when you're coming down, it's naturally going to give you a little bit of a rotation in order to keep that weight or that hand stacked. Okay, so what we're looking for here is that the hips are what are loading. Okay, so you have to stick the bum out to the side and out behind you in order for your body to fall down in front of that knee. There we go. So I'll come a little closer so you can kind of check out that back. So my hips are going to be pushing and my torso stay nice and solid. There we go. And then in order to stand up, especially when there's a weight in our hand, you're going to think about pushing the legs straight and squeezing the bum. So it's all about that power through the legs, relaxing through those knees, pushing the bum out, really loading up one hamstring and one glute, and then straightening those legs. So what we did with the bands really helped just build that foundation for us for when we end up in our complexes. To help with the next part of the complex, which is our torso, we're going to head down to the floor and do a quick abs. So you're just going to have your kettlebell right beside you, and you're going to plank. So feet can be either outside the shoulders for a little bit more support, or shoulder width apart. With your opposite hand, you're going to grab the kettlebell and pull it to the other side. Pull it to the other side. When we're doing this, we're thinking of maintaining solid hips. We don't want our hips dropping side to side. So let's go ahead right now and do 10 of those together. So you're pushing into the ground, your body's nice and tight. 1, 2, 3. Feel your sides firing up. 4, 5, 6. Oh, don't get it too far. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right on. Let's lay onto our back for our second core exercise. We're going to go into our dead bug. So when we're on our back, we really want to focus on this ab belt. So our ab belt is right inside our hip bones, the lower portion of our abdominals. And how to find it, you're going to take your fingertips and push inside those hip bones into that gushy part. You're going to cough. During that cough, you're going to feel those muscles push the fingertips away. That is your engagement of your core. Okay, so while we are loading up this dead bug, and you put that ab belt on, and alternate my legs to the ground. So let's all meet here for 10 alternating dead bugs. Find that ab belt. Keep that engaged. Weight over top of your chest. Legs at 90 and straighten one out. Bring it back in and repeat other side. Your ab belt is going to help support your low back so we don't have those rocking through the hips. If you do feel like your low back is overarching, maybe don't reach your leg too close down to the ground, or check in with that ab belt. And 2 more here. Fantastic. Back to plank. We're going to do 2 more rounds. So we have 10 plank pulls. Everybody up. Let's begin. 1, just bring it right beside you. 2, really push into the floor with that hand that's supporting you. Good job. 6, 8, 2 more. 9, and 10. To dead bug. I could really feel that one happening. Lying on your back, weight over your chest, ab belt on, legs at 90. Alternate your extensions for 10, 9, 7, good job. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll back over for our planks. Okay, everybody up and begin. 1, really feel those obliques firing up. Try to find that ab belt as well. Always come down to your knees if you have to. You got this. Almost there. 2 more. 10. Brilliant. Let's do our dead bug extension 1 last time. Take a deep breath from that one. Whew, okay. Weight lifted, knees bent, engage the lower abs, and let's extend. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Really flex those feet and kick the heel out. That's it. Keep those arms extended. 8, 9, let's go. 10. In and down. Awesome. Grab a quick drink before we go into our complex. All right. Okay, so hopefully you kind of felt your core firing up there. We have a little bit more of a foundation. We know what it feels like to turn that on, to have it working for us. So when we're going into our complex, there are 3 moves that we are going to repeat on one side at a time for 2 minutes. And then we're going to repeat it the same sequence on the other side for 2 minutes. Then we go into a 1-minute rest. Okay, we are going to repeat this 3 times. So let me show you the moves. We have what's called a hang clean. And then we have a press overhead into a windmill. So I'll show you a couple first, and then I'll kind of break them down and let you try it out. So that bell starts right between your feet, and you go into that athletic stance. I'm going to sink using my legs by pushing my knees open. Push my feet and pull the bell. It's going to land in what's called a rack position. I'm going to then push up overhead, stick the bum out, until my knee touches my elbow touches my knee, and straighten it up. Back to my chest, back to the ground. So I'm using this hinge and this nice flat back during my motions. Legs, overhead. Take a look at that bell. You want to know where it's going. Stick your bum out. Tuck your bum back in. Weight in front. As it passes your hips, you sit back. Okay, so let me see you guys run through a couple with me here. So if we're starting with the right hand, your feet are going to be about shoulder width apart. The bell is directly in between you and your feet. Hips back, knees open. I want to see you in this hinge position. That's it. So bum down, chest up. Pull until it comes into that chest. So what's going to happen with that bell, it's going to land in this rack position right in my bicep and forearm right here. From there, up overhead. If you don't feel comfortable with the windmill, I would just bring it back to your shoulder. Okay, you can always do it right here without it overhead. Hip out and back up. And again, if you want to hold it at that shoulder, you just bring the bell open out to the side. You can go into the same sit. As you stand up, you just bring the bell back in front. Comes down and up to chest. You can open it out to the side and do your sit, do your windmill, standing back up, then returning to the ground. Awesome. So those are the 3 moves that we're going to keep repeating. When it comes to kettlebell complexes, it's not only great for the body, it's great for the mind too. As you can tell, there's a lot to think about. But I'm going to set my timer here. So we have 2 minutes of working time. You'll hear a beat. We'll go right into the next side of another 2 minutes. Because we have 2 full minutes of working, if you are getting tired or you're feeling like you're kind of losing position, just take a breather and join back in for the remainder of the time, okay? We have 30 seconds. Right now, you'll hear a beat or a horn or a siren. I forget the sound, but you will hear it and we will begin. Back it up so you can see. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start with my left. It's a little weaker than my right. So my feet are shoulder width apart. Bell is directly underneath of me. Let's go. Hips back, knees open. Pull. We're going to press. Go into that windmill. Soft knees. Sitting into one side. Back to stand. Chest. And to starting position. Drive those knees open. Drive those legs straight. Up overhead. Look at that bell. Push the bum out. Elbow to knee. Use that core that we just found to help you when you're bent over. Go. Always keep it at the chest as well if you need. Think hips back. We're doing a slight lean forward. Good job. Big snap up. That weight is staying right on top of my shoulder. The elbow stays locked out. We have less than a minute to go on this side. Round one is when we start to register the movements. We start to make a pattern. We start to feel what's working and maybe what's not. But then the next rep is there for you to correct or ask a question. That's it, don't forget about that ab belt. We have 10 seconds. Turn on that belt here. Setting it down and switching arms. So in this hinge, my knees are open, and I straighten them out to power the belt to my chest. We're going other direction now with those hips. That's it. Keep the bell underneath of your body when it comes down back to the floor. Just nice and slow. There's no need to rush. We're getting a lot of tension from that load up above. You want to be able to maintain a good breathing pattern. That's it. One more minute. Push those knees open. Create a nice solid foundation for yourself. Less than 1 minute. You guys look really good. Look really good. Make sure that your knees are nice and soft. We don't have them straight. Unless you're standing up tall. It's the only time that we have those straight legs. Otherwise, there's a slight natural bend. We have 15 seconds on this side. We have 10 seconds. We can get at least one more in. And take 1 minute rest right here. Okay, so when you're in rack, you're gonna open it up. It's called a barn door, actually. So that elbow and wrist open out to the side, and then you'll feel the need to kind of stick that hip back underneath that weight. There we go. And then when you're coming back up, you bring it back in front of you, and then you can drop it straight down. So let's all begin our next round, and I'll do some of these. So we're opening up with the elbow and the wrist. Hips going back at an angle, so that elbow is almost touching into that hip crease here. That's it, bringing it out in front, straight down. So let's see. It's open to the side, then I'm resting it now. Where's that resting? My tricep? Yeah, we're in the back of the heart there. Up into rack. Barn door open. Stick the booty out to the side. Slight little rotation with that upper body. Awesome core work. Your core is going to feel phenomenal tomorrow. We have less than a minute. You always try both of them out here, the barn door and the up overhead. Both offer such great benefits for the shoulder. "30 seconds. Fantastic. Keep going. We can get one more complex in. Really make sure to open up those knees. Don't let those knees be caving in. Switch sides. Drive those legs straight to power the bell up into rack. If you're doing barn door, open up the elbow. My hips look like they're going directly to the side, but there's a little bit of a diagonal back behind me here. That's it. Awesome, awesome work. If you can comfortably get that elbow to that knee, you are in a killer position. That's what we're going for. Think about just bending and sinking the hips down a little bit more if you're unable to get the elbow to knee. You're feeling that strain in that low back. You may not be hinging enough. You may be bending too much. Again, we'll go over all of this each time we're together. Less than 1 minute here. Legs, stomach, legs, barn door. 30 seconds. Looks so good. Nice pace, everybody. 15 seconds. Let's get at least one more. Five seconds. Let's do one. All right. 1 minute rest. And if anyone has any questions for when we go into our last round, come on out and ask. All right, let's see. We have one more round. Everyone's doing so good. 20 seconds. The windmill can be a frustrating one the first time. It can be confusing the first time. But each time that we bring it back, a little bit more is going to register each time. And you'll be able to do it with your eyes closed. Ready? Let's go again. Let's clean. Press. We're going to look up. Shoot my hips out to the side. Straighten up. Bring it back. And down in between my feet. Legs. Press. Hip back and then to the side. So I'm slightly leaning forward. That's it. It's all about the angles here. Think of a diagonal thoughts. A little bit of upper body rotation. That's it. Like I'm drawing that shoulder down to the ground. Shoulder to the ground, elbow to knee. Awesome. One more minute on this side. Okay, here we go. Make sure you're using your breaths in every transition. Less than 30 seconds. We should be able to get 2 more in on this side. Fifteen seconds. Let's get like one more. Load up the hamstrings. And when it returns back, you can switch sides. Last time. Good work. Last 2 working minutes remain. Awesome. I love seeing all you guys do your best right to the end. It just gets better and better. Here we go. 1 minute remaining. You're just getting tighter, you're getting stronger. You might be getting more fatigued, but you have grit to push through. 30 seconds. Very nice. 15. Get into those legs, come on. 10 seconds, let's all finish with one last complex. Take it down. All right, good job, everybody. So that is the main event. We are now just going to do a quick stretch together. I'm going to bring my box down. So I have an elevated surface. If you have a couch nearby or a chair nearby, go ahead and use it. We're going to do an elevated pigeon. So I'm going to step up onto my box, cross my foot in front of me, and then drop my knee to the box so it's in line with my ankle. I'm going to shimmy that other foot back. And if your elevation is not too high, you can always bring that back knee down to the floor. It's our timer. We're just going to take a few breaths there. No rush. As you can see, that's it. Feel that through the hips and glutes. Just taking some deep breaths. Letting all that tension go. We just held so much deep in our foundation. We want to release and relax now. We no longer need to hold on to that tension. There's not a kettlebell overhead anymore. Nothing's going to come crashing down. Just let those hips loosen. Notice your breath slowing down. Good. We're going to come on up and just step back and sit into the hamstrings here. Coming forward with the other leg, crossing the foot in front, dropping the ankle and the knee to the edge of your surface, backing up, and if you can, dropping that knee to the floor. Just focus on these sensations and breathe them away. not yet time to think about what's coming next after our workout. Continue to think about your workout, what you enjoyed about it, what was challenging, what you can't wait to see improve, how your body feels right now after it. And focus on that stretch. Good. Rise up and step back. Down to your knees. I'm going to bring the first leg up so my heel is on that surface. Then I'm going to tilt my hips under and back. So these are nice small movements, but you'll notice, you'll notice when your hips are being pushed out behind you, you feel that hamstring stretch. So we're turning it on and off. Keep that stretch on, and then reach forward. Now, keeping your hips in that stretch, we're going to use the toes to point and flex. So just like we did with the hips, we're applying stretch, and then we're taking it off, but now just at the bottom of the chain. Awesome. Let's come on up and switch legs. Just working on those hips. Two more. Keep that stretch on, reach forward. You should feel a full hamstring stretch and start to move your foot through point and flex. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. You can get rid of that. We're going to lay into our stomach. Bring your shoulder blades together, and then rise up into a cobra. Lifting up and out of those shoulders, nice long neck. Rolling back down to the ground. You're going to come onto your back. If you can join me in plow, lift your feet up, pop those hips. Use your hands to support if you have to. Just a few breaths here. 3, 2, 1. Slowly roll it out. Go back in again. Little breaths. Slowly roll it out. Try to control one leg of the spine at a time. One more time, back up. Always use your hands on your hips if you need support. And slowly return back to the ground.